Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today for our live AMA. My name is Shahana. I am the enrollment advisor for the LSE Digital Marketing Career Accelerator. So it's going to be a great opportunity for us for this session to speak to one of our graduate learners, Mohammed Hakim, and he will discuss more about his experiences with the Career Accelerator with the LSE and how he's found the whole experience. So it'll be a great conversation. But also people that are tuned in today, thank you for tuning in. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions on the chat box, and we will do our best to answer all your questions. So yeah, Mohammed, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Shahana. It's been great to have this interview with you. To introduce myself, I'm Mohammed Hakim from Beirut, Lebanon, in the Middle East. I've started with fourth rev in this program almost a year ago because I registered in January and we started in February. Currently, I work in a German foundation as a communication officer. And it's a pleasure to be here with you to answer any questions about this program and my experience in it.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that lovely introduction, Mohammed. Let's get started, shall we? So, you started the program, a year ago. What inspired you to join the LSE Digital Marketing Career Accelerator? What was the motivation behind that?
Well, I have been I have an experience around 15 years, or let's say in the professional way, 10 plus years. So
yeah.
I have reached a point in my career that I thought that I need more experience and expertise in the line of my work. And I started searching. It was after the end of COVID. And I started searching for online learning programs to get more knowledge in my field, and I ran through that. LSE was something that I would love to learn and see the curriculum and how to advance my career in that way. So was the start. And then when I saw that fourth have something like what I needed to do, especially that I was looking for something in digital marketing, and it was something new. I have seen before there are other programs, but they opened this new, so I directly went and registered for this program, and I felt that this is the best choice that I could make.
That sounds fantastic. And I'm sure you did explore other programs whilst doing your research. What was it about the LSE? I know you mentioned that, you recognize the brand, the name. It's very prestigious, which is fantastic to hear. But how did it make this program different from the other learning opportunities that you were also researching?
Yeah, when I was searching all the programs, I felt that there's something special in the LSE, especially in the academic way, and also with fourth rev, it's giving something that is real companies that we're gonna do. We're not only going through theories, but we're gonna apply real work for that. So this was the point where I thought that on the other side, other places, it was more specific for something. This was more comprehensive, strategy, how to build. For me, because I already wanted something for a leadership role in my career. So this was more comprehensive. That there was four courses, and every course is shedding light on one of the aspects, and also there's a course for leadership, and also there's the career coach that will help you in branding yourself and moving forward. So I thought that this was the most suitable choice for me.
That sounds really great. Like, thank you for sharing your insight into that. You did mention career coaching, which was interesting. Please feel free to chat a bit more about the career coaching. How did you find that experience within the program?
Yeah, the experience was like for myself and from the region where I come, it was mind blowing because there was things that you have to reflect about yourself that only with a career coach and only with such a program that you could like comprehend or understand. This thing that led me to understand myself more and understand my goals and have more clear vision about what I want to do in the future. Maybe when I entered the program, uh, everyone has some vague conception about what he's doing or the of his perspective, but this was more clear and using more tools that would put me where I want to be.
That's a really fantastic way of describing the career coach like experience. Because I feel that when you are navigating your career, I'm sure even if you do have a job and you have a career, it can get a bit lost sometimes. Would you agree with me in that
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
resignation? Yeah.
because when you go into like when you start a job or a career, sometimes you feel lost in some ways that what you're
Hmm.
gonna do next. The something happened before I joined the program that I
Oh,
didn't have an answer to it. Someone a colleague of mine, he left the work we were working together, and he was a program manager. He asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I
wow.
looked like that in him, and I thought, I don't have, maybe I know inside what, but I don't have a clear answer to that. Something that is written, something that I'm looking for to achieving. So from here, things started to change. My mindset started to change. And with the career coach and the help of the career coach on progressing my mindset and how I have to approach things, this gave me more confidence in myself that I could go to new heights in my career.
That's fantastic. But thank you for like sharing that experience. Um, it does sound like the career coaching has made such an impact. And that's something that we do provide within the LSE program, that ongoing career coaching to really help you with your career goals. Um, you say that, can you share how the program, integrates real life application into the curriculum? It would be great to know your experiences.
Yeah, it's something that I think it's unique to this program in my perspective. When we learn, we have like different modules we learn through them, and in every module there is an assignment, and the assignment is very similar to something that is real, some like a real company. You have all the numbers, you have all the givens that were in this assignment that you need to like to go into it, and also you have to make like competitors. They put you real competitors to this company, so you go and search for the competitors and you analyze them, and so it's very close to real situation. And also in the last course 4, we have an employer project which is a real company that we worked with. We met with their marketing manager. He gave us what they are working on, and we then created this strategy for him, and we asked him questions, real questions, and he gave he was working on something that he was going to launch in October. So it was also recent.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. What, like, when you were doing the final employer project, what was that experience like doing that active engagement? How was that for you, working with a big employer? Do you think that was helpful when it came to, in reflection to your career, perhaps?
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all,
Yeah.
we worked in team,
Mm-hmm.
cross-functional team. We all managed ourselves like you're working with a team that they are not with you. This is a new experience for me, like working with someone that is based in Luxembourg, the other is based in Lithuania, and two of them are based
Wow.
in. So this experience by itself, it's very, very great. And from here, we you see that we work together. We had to present to the employer what we've done. We had to put strategy. We have to like engage. We have to give ideas, innovative ideas. So all of this experience is huge in such a program that is only around 6 months. So it's
Yeah.
compact
Yeah.
students.
I know people might think, oh, 6 months is a long time, but how was that for you? Do you feel like that was a good time for you to really learn this industry better?
Yeah, I think it was the perfect time frame for me, especially at my current situation. Also, I thought of it a lot because also it needed some time. Time management is very essential because you cannot like go through this journey without putting some time for the course and for learning the courses and doing the assignment on time, and there are deadlines. So you have to be aware of how you're going to proceed in the journey, because if something happened, you might not like be on time to do everything. So there's a lot of effort to do that, but it's worthwhile at the end.
That's fantastic. And I'm glad you had such a great experience. Another question I do have for you is, whilst you were discussing your experiences, is have you seen like a noticeable change in your understanding of data-driven marketing and digital strategies? Since there was such a huge focus within this program, it would be good to know your insights into that.
Yeah, totally, totally. From my perspective, the curriculum is designed around real-world scenarios and challenges. This is gave me like uh, at first I was driven from my work by an instinct. Like I see things like how to do with it from experience, but not in a methodological way. But this curriculum was different. It gave me all the tools and everything that I need to really come up with strategies that really uh, affect marketing, and how you enhance the digital marketing when you're working in a company or in an organization.
Oh, that is fantastic. Thank you for answering that. And then how would you say that you are balancing the program as your current role? Like, how did you balance that with your current role as a communications officer? Did you find it challenging, or did you find it relatively balanced and easier to, study a career accelerator like this?
It's a bit challenging, but at the beginning of the program we had some time to I forgot the name, but some time to blend in to get all the information on how to deal with this. I think orientation at
Ah,
the
yeah, the 2 weeks orientation. Yeah,
Yes, the two
correct.
weeks orientation.
Yeah.
So from the 2 weeks, it's like a preparation phase where you understand how much load you have and how you can time manage yourself. Surely you need around like 16 hours, but sometimes because in my condition there are some peers of mine that were working already in marketing more comprehensively. Maybe they took like 16 hours or something. I needed more time because there are some concepts that I had lacked, but this program gave it to me. So I needed more time to understand and to work with them. But it's time management. I put a plan from day one, a weekly plan to give time for every module and how many hours per day. And when I worked on this plan, it was very easy to go from one course to another until I finished the program.
That sounds fantastic. And it does sound like, yes, you have to put in some hours. But what's good about this program is that it is very flexible, that you were able to log in at any time, right? Um, and then you have the 2 live sessions, right? Did you,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. How did you
Yes,
find the live sessions? Did you find that helpful?
exactly. First of all, it's on your own pace, the learning. You could, it's also there's a different time between Beirut and London. So we had like, for my timing, like we had like 2 sessions, one with the facilitator, and then we have another in the week. And if you do, doesn't matter if you go through this session, you can see the recording. For this makes it easier if you like, if I have something to do in the work, so I could go back to it. And also, the thing is that at any time you can go to the learning platform and study, and also you can like do it at any time. Like mostly I do it like even after work or even before I go to work. So it's up to me how I could manage my time, and it was very easy to manage it with this platform.
That sounds incredible. Like, thank you for answering that. Um, let's talk about your career. So, the impact that this career accelerator has this program opened any new opportunities or connections for you?
Yeah, yes, it has opened like I had like a lot of opportunities. First of all, uh, uh, in the networking,
Hmm.
I've known a lot of my peers. I have contact with them. With the career coaches, we have sessions. They make like sessions about new things that are trend even today in the AI, integrating AI to marketing. So
Yeah,
first of all, it's networking is very important. Also, like the career coach, they look at your CV, at your LinkedIn profile, and tell you tips. And personally, they go like I have my own career coach that tells me what I should do, like to to make my network bigger, how to approach people, how to talk to them, and also gave me opportunity to present. We had through the courses of the program, like in every course, there's I have a presentation to present my strategy in this in
amazing.
every course.
Oh, that's amazing. No, thank you for like sharing that and just highlighting that aspect of, you know, the career coaching, that LSE name. That's really opened a lot of opportunities for you. That's something that this career accelerator will provide to you. So yeah, no, excellent. Um, what would you say are the skills that you developed, um, and you are currently developing, and that they are helping you within your current role?
Yeah, this program helped me develop a lot of my skills. First of all, research.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first step. How to make like a professional research where you go into see competitors, how you get the insights, where you can go, the tools that are used. We use like several tools in the digital marketing. They were presented to us. We used them, like getting more information, analytical tools,
Mm-hmm.
visualization, communication strategies. Uh, there's a lot more. What else? Leadership. We had a course about leadership, how to lead, and what are the pitfalls of this of digital marketing. So it was like this was a lot of things to comprehend, and in 6 months when you get all these information, surely you need to go back to them, because
Mm-hmm.
you can't take them in one throw. The course ended, but it will stick with you
Mm-hmm.
for future use, and you have to apply them to your roles.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. In regards to like, you know, how you feel about the program. Like, now that you finished, do you feel more confident in advancing in your career program since starting this career accelerator?
The curriculum that in this program, and how we and the sessions we get, like we had a session every Thursday, and like another session on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
All of this gave and the interaction, even if it was online, uh,
Hmm.
asking questions, knowing that what the challenges you're going through is also other peers are going through it too. And when you see your success after every course with the assignment and the correction and the feedback that we're getting from the facilitators, it gives us a lot of confidence. uh, and that it feels like, well, if I'm in the if I get a leadership position where I'm looking for, then it's very easy to succeed in this position. So the confidence rises, the mindset changes into a positive mindset,
Hmm.
and the knowledge you gain, it's huge. I really mean it. It's huge.
Yeah,
From course 1 to course 4,
yeah.
every course has a lot of modules. If you want to read it, it will take, just reading it, not even like taking notes and think. It really takes like around 5 months just to read it.
I really like love, hearing like and just seeing from your smile and your energy how much this career accelerators help, because this is not just about a program where you get a certificate. This is about helping you with your confidence in your career goals, and transforming your goals into something that's very achievable. And I can really see that from speaking to you, Mohammed. So yeah, no, that's excellent to hear. um what would you say is the advice that you would give to someone considering, like, oh sorry, yeah, what would be your biggest achievement on the program so far when it comes to what you've achieved with this career accelerator?
There are a lot of achievement. The first of all, the biggest achievement, for in my point of view, is that
Yeah.
like finishing this course and having the grades that I got, because it was challenging in some ways, because as I said before, it was I was a bit far from digital marketing. I worked in
Mhm.
communication and like in social media management. I didn't have this comprehensive, so it was challenging for me personally. Achieving that, I finished this course and getting and doing all this work and these assignment. In every assignment that I finish, I feel an achievement. Also, at the end, this comprehensive knowledge about it gave me the confidence, as I said, that I could, like, even throughout just to put it between brackets, even throughout the program, I had like a job interview. I felt myself very very much strong in my knowledge, that what
Mhm.
I did, I even did a presentation to
Oh,
one of,
really?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
and it was very, and I was like, I reached after the second interview, but something regarding regarding the company, they didn't hire anyone, and we reached only to, it was me and someone else. So it
Mhm.
gave me this kind of achievement, that I could like go to higher levels in my position, and this boosted my confidence.
That sounds really amazing, and it's good to hear that you actually presented something. I'm sure maybe you wouldn't have done that before starting the career accelerator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And just seeing how far you went to like the final round, it just goes to show that not only is the name that opens doors, but it's also the confidence in understanding this space, which is what we intend to achieve with this career accelerator. Um, have you faced any challenges, and how have you overcome them?
Uh, the first challenge that I faced when I started the program, uh, was studying online. I haven't done this something like this before, getting familiar
Mm-hmm.
with the platform, getting familiar with peers from other countries, uh,
Mm-hmm.
having this time management. It was difficult to manage because you need around 16 hours per week just to be ahead in studying. So these were challenges that at first it was intimidating, but when I went through the program, when I started
Mm-hmm.
going through after 3 weeks, I
Yeah.
started to change. It also changed my priorities while in the program. It made me arrange my priorities in a different way, and this was easy for me to do. Like course 2 became easier, course 3 became easier
Mm-hmm.
for me, and course 4 became easier and more easier. So going from the beginning of the journey until the end, there was a huge change, and surely the challenges one by one were broken, so I could reach to the another level.
It's interesting you mentioned, putting in the hours, and that is one of the common concerns of like learners I speak to. They say, oh, but it's a lot of time. But, as you said, there's a lot of flexibility. You can log in anytime you want during the week. And it's all about priorities at the end of the day. And if you think about it, we could easily spend 20 hours a week watching Netflix, you know,
Exactly.
or doing something that, may not be as productive. Um,
But
and yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
but there is another tip about that.
Yeah.
You know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's only 6 months,
Yeah.
so you know that
Yeah.
it's not gonna be forever.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
you
yeah.
give time now. Put yourself to the test, challenge
Yes,
yourself, but at the end it
absolutely.
will be rewarding. Exactly.
Extreme, like the hours that you're putting in, you could have, spent that on Netflix, but what you're doing is you're investing into your career, into your future. And this is an investment that will thank you. As you said, it's 6 months. It's not super short like a 10-week, course, but it's not super long like a master's where it would be 1 year or 2 years. This is something
Exactly.
that's compact, as you say, and there will be some time you need to dedicate, but you will be rewarded in the long term. And I can really see that today, like speaking to you now, which is fantastic. So, what advice would you give to someone considering this program?
My advice is to go for it for sure. If
Yeah.
he if he wants to, if someone wants to advance his career and he's into digital marketing and he wants to know everything about digital marketing, this is the
Mhm.
program that he should follow. Because during the program, there were assignments that I had to look elsewhere for information and research and stuff. Uh, you can find bits and pieces here and there, but you cannot find this
Yeah.
comprehensive in one place where you can from 0 to 100 you can get everything just in this program.
That's a beautiful thing about this course. And thank you for sharing that. It's like you may not have much, you know, experience in marketing, but you may have worked with marketing teams. What we intend to do is to really inform you about this space. So even if you come as a marketing professional, it's about filling in those gaps, filling in the gaps in the knowledge, because the marketing space changes and it's very adaptable and it's ever changing. So we teach you how to prepare for these changes through that strategy and data analytics. And from speaking to you, it seems like that strategy and data analytics structural foundation really helped you understanding this space. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, the curriculum specifically talks about how you can make rational strategies based on data. The core
Amazing.
thing is data. Yeah. uh, data driven. Like you get the data, you work with it, you analyze it, and from
Yeah.
that you don't make assumptions. Most of
Yeah.
like some even today digital marketers that are working, they work on assumptions. They assume that the customer wants this, they assume that
Yeah.
they don't use the data they have to really make rationals about their strategy. And also the
Absolutely.
other thing that about this program that is great, it's that it shows you how to talk to stakeholders,
Yeah.
how to give them the rationale behind your strategy. You're also working with stakeholders. You're working with people that you need to convince. This program also provides this in a way that make you in a strong point when you're communicating with other stakeholders regarding digital marketing.
It's interesting you mention, stakeholders, because that's part of course 3, isn't it? Um, Learning to be like a leader in this space, which I think would interest like upcoming marketers or marketing professionals or business owners or
Exactly.
working. I think is applicable to a lot of people. How did you find the leadership course? Do you think it was helpful for you within your role, especially?
It was my favorite, by the way, because
Yeah.
as I said, when I entered this program, I was looking at the end of the program that gives me the confidence and knowledge to apply for leadership position.
Oh,
Uh,
amazing.
so when I reached the course 3, where it was talking more about how to lead a digital marketing team and all that, this was something that I love to learn about and to get more knowledge about. So this and it was and it gave us also, it related to your personality and how you can depending on your personality, what kind of leader you can be. So this
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
that's
Yeah,
so cool.
the
Yeah.
program is full of these things that really tells you everything about the course that is talking about. So it like links your personality. You find out your personality, and also the career coach helps you in that. You found your
Yeah.
personality, then you connect what kind of leaders you are. Are you a servant leader? Are you like a democratic leader? Are you something
Yeah. Oh,
that?
wow.
And then you go from that to like leading a team based on your character.
I think that's so interesting you mentioned that, like what kind of leader you are. It just goes to show how personalized this career accelerator can be for you as a learner. This is not going to be something generic.
Yeah,
It's personalized to you for your experience, for you to really make the most out of this and really accelerate. Not just in like landing a job, but like excelling in the job and like improving in your confidence and skills and experience. So, and I can really, yeah, I know I said this earlier, but I can really see that from speaking to you. So that is fantastic. Thanks for sharing that with me. Um, how have like the career coaches and the student support team contributed to your learning journey? You mentioned that the career coaches were helpful when it came to like understanding your leadership kind of role. What else have they supported you with alongside, the student success team? It would be good to know.
exactly. Regarding the career coach, you have your own career coach. So when it's not generic, as you said,
Yeah,
he just sees tell you to do some exercises that will uncover your personality and how you're gonna what you need to improve and what you are good at. And then from there it takes the career coach takes you to step after step on discovering how you can like land like seeing your LinkedIn profile, checking your CV if it's compatible what for you. Surely the career coach helps you to define more yourself in your CV, and even in your personal brand, how to make a personal brand, a portfolio, and all this. After you go through the career coach, This will make you more confident about like presenting yourself, making a pitch, talking to
Wow.
people at networking or in conferences, to present them yourself, like branding yourself in a way. So it was very
Ah, yeah. No, no, yeah. It's interesting you mentioned the branding yourself. Um, People don't think that, when you're applying for roles, you can't have a personality, right? Um, it's interesting you mentioned the branding. Like, how was that experience for you? Personalizing your LinkedIn, um, doing pitches and presentations. Do you feel like your career coach and student success team really like massively contributed to that
yeah.
self-branding?
Yeah, this is also was one of the things that at the beginning of the orientation I asked about the branding, because it's became something
Mm-hmm.
that is very essential to elevate yourself in your career. So they said totally, and also there's owning your career. There's a program inside the program that is called Owning Your Career. It also
Oh, wow.
gives you all these information about how to brand yourself. Are you do you and it's very personalized. Like do you something for you don't take it all. There's something like if you want to change your career, you go to this part of the owning your career as a changer. You're changing from one career to another, and how you brand yourself and how you use all the tools that you have, especially LinkedIn, especially your portfolio, especially your attitude, how you can how you can like talk to other people about what your achievements, what you're looking for, your goals, setting up your goals for yourself. So it's like a package of all of this in the career coach program.
That's amazing. And it just goes to show that this career accelerator is so versatile. It's teaching you what kind of leader, helping you realize what kind of leader you will be, self-branding, learning the confidence skills to understand how to market yourself. Um, and Mohammed is really coherently explaining that, and that's just really fantastic to hear this. But would you say that you feel connected to your fellow learners? How has like the sense of community helped your experience? Because I know, I mentioned earlier in this call, there were high caliber learners like yourself, working in different industries, different backgrounds. How was that learning experience for you?
Uh, it was very good, but I have to point something out.
Yeah.
This is like a tip for everyone, that you have to be engaged. You have to be engaged with your peers, even if you feel that they are not more engaged in like in the circle that we are in and the cohort. You have to take the initiative. This is what I have done. uh, I took the initiative, where I also connected with my peers. Uh, there are some people in the program that they are not like engaged, maybe of their work restrictions. They cannot like engage in the program more than others, or they are engaged in some part of the program that is very interesting for them. But from my side, I was like taking all the initiatives to build my network even with my peers, and to always discuss things that go around like the digital marketing or our careers and everything, and networking and all that. So you have to be always engaged. You don't have to like sit back and wait someone to pull you to engagement. You have to pull yourself and take the initiative to engage with others, and you will get the feedback that you want.
That is fantastic. And I do feel like with this career accelerator, there are many learners like yourself. And when I do speak to like, prospective learners, they always have this enthusiasm that you hold. And that will be transferred throughout the program, because of the level of support within the course and, the career coaching and the course content and, the academic support as well. there is an active engagement, and we do encourage you guys to really network, and make connections, make friends with your fellow learners, and they have such different learning experiences to marketing. I'm sure you found it quite useful. When it, yeah, I'm sure like you came across different backgrounds. Like, did you find it quite useful when working for the Final Employer project, when they came from different backgrounds and they were providing their insights? How did you find that experience?
Yeah, the experience was great. Like the employers project, like we had like a project that was mostly designed for the UK, but three of us in the team were not in the UK, and we didn't know
Uh-huh.
about this program. So our fellow peers, they started to explain about this thing in the UK and this interaction, and we also made a group on WhatsApp and we
Oh,
interacted.
wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We had a group and we used other tools for like organizing ourselves, like Jira. We like put assignments and like when we finish things and all of that. So it was an interaction, and also you get to know people that from other cultures, what their perspective. You engage. This helps you in cross-functional team, and in
Mm,
today's market, you have to work with cross-functional teams, especially in digital marketing. Maybe someone, he's
mm,
your colleague and he's not with you in the same city. Maybe he's like in another place, and there are time differences, and you have to like all this experience you get from like knowing them, understanding how they think, and all of that, even if it was through even if it was like virtually, but you get all this experience too.
that's fantastic. And it's interesting that you mentioned that learning to work in a remote setting, because not everyone's going to be in the same city. And I'm sure you would agree, a lot of roles out there, they'd either be hybrid or remote, you know, and sometimes you have to work with other people from different cities, different countries. And I'm sure this was a great opportunity for you to learn how to work remotely as a team. Um,
Fantastic opportunity this was.
yeah. 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 How did you find that? Like, did you find it a good learning curve for you? You must have come across a few challenges during this experience, right?
Yeah, yes, there was also a few challenges regarding that, but there's nothing that a challenge, you gain experience from a challenge. You don't
Absolutely.
always turn it into a positive thing. Surely, when you like when in the employers project, the big challenge was how to like work together as if we know each other, but sometimes you don't know your peers very well, and you don't know how they're thinking and their perspective. So it sometimes takes more time to understand, to have an understanding between each other. But this was overcome. We overcome that after like a week or two. So we got used to each other, and then the work started kicking in.
That's fantastic. So it just goes to show that this career accelerator prepares you for real life, problems, issues, and really prepare you to excel. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Let's go to the audience, and they've been so patiently engaging and tuning in, which is fantastic. Um, if you could answer this question, um, and audience, feel free to engage, ask any questions for Mohammed or myself. Um, were there any colleagues who were really new to digital marketing? Did you come across a few within the program?
Yeah, I'm almost one of them.
Almost.
No, there were a lot of people that were new to this to digital marketing.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is about this program, it takes you from the introduction until you go to advance. So even as I said before, it's also if you want to change your career. So this program is also meant for people that want to change their career. If they are like working
Absolutely.
another career, and now they are interested in changing their career and going for digital marketer.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Uh, I would love to know what the audience thinks. Like, do you guys have any questions for Mohammed or myself? Like, feel free to really ask and engage. Um, just because, Mohammed has been through this experience. Okay, we have one question. How interactive are the lessons? Do you get opportunities for live discussions? That's a great question.
Maybe we didn't mention that, but surely it is.
Yeah.
First of all, in the platform, there are a lot of videos of experts. We have like
Mhm.
digital media experts or digital media leaders that they speak to you directly, not live but directly. They speak to the learners, and they like give more information and more experience, and they also give more of their experience. And we have also the two live sessions we have per week. So you have like Q and A's. You ask people, you ask we have a facilitator that is always like, we have one dedicated day, we go on time, and she explains the module that she is talking about. And then we have questions, and if we have questions about the assignment, we get feedback from her, and we get like, what should we do if there's some challenges, not bottlenecks. This is all discussions and engagement with the facilitator all
Oh,
the time. Yeah, two times per week, so it's like regularly.
oh, that's fantastic. Another learner has asked, thank you for answering, Mohammed. Are there any specific, what does a typical learning day look for you in this program, and how do you stay on track? I think you answered that a bit earlier, but feel free to
I
add like
could
a
I
compact
could
version.
I could give more details about that.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
First of all, we have like in modules. So let's say I'm starting in module 3, or maybe module 1. So first you go through the material that are in the platform,
Mhm.
and through the material there are some activities, and there are assignment. After there's a big assignment at the end that is like graded, and there are assignments that are not graded, or maybe there is some assignment that needs peer review. Like there's a fraction of the grade on them, so you make these assignments. At the beginning, you read all the material from what you've read, and also from the assignment research. You get the knowledge that to do the assignment. So first of all, you do that. Like let's break it down. Like I give like every day 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours after work, or maybe 1 hour before work and 2 hours after work. And on the weekends, like I dedicated Saturday for 4 hours. Uh, so I study the material, and I try and start after taking the material. I start doing the assignments, and these are the steps in the week that we've done. But when we reach the final assignment of the course, you have to give more time, surely, because you're gonna write
Yeah.
the strategy, and you're gonna do the presentation, and sometimes you're gonna film yourself. So this might be like you some one like most of these courses, like I took a day or two off from work, but not much, not more than that.
That's fantastic. Thank you for answering that so coherently. It's much appreciated. Another person asks, who was who did you work with for the final employment project? Um, what company was it with?
The company was EdPlace. It's an educational platform that we're launching. They were launching like online education for. That's why I said it was not. I wasn't familiar. I think they said like grade 9 and 10, and they were
Uh-huh.
making group sessions. Uh, so we had to put them a strategy to raise awareness about what they're doing and to get them more customers or to
Wow,
sign up with them. Yeah.
that's fantastic. That must have been a really exciting experience, working with data, working with actual figures and campaigns. That sounds
Yeah,
really great.
we got the data. We got most of the
Yeah.
data from the company called AdPlace, and also
Mhm.
we made research about its competitors. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Another person asked, what is the level of technical expertise required to fully benefit from the AI components to the program? That's an interesting question because we do cover AI within this course alongside the course curriculum. Um, is that something that you experienced within the course?
Yes,
Yeah.
there are some parts of in the course that even that gives you like you can use like ChatGPT or
Yeah.
other AI agents, like put this prompt, how what the answer would you get the result from,
Hmm.
and it will help you. But from my perspective. Uh, it's not that easy to it's not that easy to use all of this on AI. You need to like put the strategy by yourself. You need to
Yes.
understand and you will use AI in some situations like making graphs or making like tables and stuff like that that will accelerate
Yeah.
your work.
Yeah. No, thank you for answering that. Um, Another person has asked how, pardon me, sorry, are there specific certifications or credentials from the program that you find particularly valuable?
Uh, you mean we got
Um,
a certificate?
yeah,
Yeah,
if I'm correct, you received the certificate of completion at the end of the program, right?
exactly.
How
Yes.
did you find that helpful when it came to applying for roles and leadership roles, essentially?
This first of all, the certificate is very important because you're getting a certificate from a very known university that is London School of Economics,
Yes.
and also you get like your grades also through all the courses. So this when you apply for some kind of roles and you put this certificate and that you are at the end you are certified digital marketer, so this will differentiate you from other people that are applying for the same role.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Mohammed. I think it just goes to show the true value of the LSE name, um, especially when you are studying this course. It's going to be still recognized and valued. Yeah, it's just fantastic to hear this. We have time for one more question. Does the program offer a flexibility in how and when you complete tasks?
The program by itself is flexible, but the thing is that you can choose, you can put your priorities and go through the program. But there is at the end there is a deadline to put your assignment or to upload your assignment. There are deadlines. You have to stay on these deadlines, or maybe if there is an emergency, maybe you can postpone it. But there are some of my peers that have made some postponing for some of the assignments. But for me, I felt that you have time if you at the beginning of the program you time management yourself and you put your priorities right and time for when are the times that you're going to start in the day study, so at the end you can manage it.
Would
As I
you?
said, it's around like
Yeah.
if you distribute it, it's like around 2 hours or 3 hours in a day.
Yeah, no, no. I was interested you say that. Would you say that your student success team like supported you with that? Because the person is asking that, just linking it back. Would you say student success helped you with that when it came to managing your time? Um,
Yeah, we have a lead success manager.
yeah,
Uh, we can contact them if we have any problem, if we need any help, and it will from her experience, she can like give you tips around how you can manage your time and help you in any way she can, just so that you keep on track, and also she can see your progress throughout in the platforms throughout the program. So if there is something that is essential, you can go to her, and she was a lot of help for me.
that's fantastic. Well, that wraps up all our questions. Thank you so much, Mohammed. You've been so helpful in providing lots of insight into the Career Accelerator, and I hope everyone tuned in found it very helpful as well. So give a big clap for Mohammed. Honestly, that was fantastic. Um, I hope this live session helped you guys understand the value and the experience of the Career Accelerator that, learners like Mohammed really benefits from. And I'm sure like from seeing how he speaks about this program and how he's doing post program, it's really impacted him for the better. So you can see that this is a great investment into your future. So all I can say is book a time with myself, and speak, I'm more than happy to discuss what your situation is, what your career goals are. And I can provide that personalized, insight and how this career accelerator can help you. So can book a time on the live chat. It's been linked in the chat. So feel free to book that time with myself and we can have a proper conversation about what you want to do moving forward. But yeah, no, thank you so much. Book that time with me and another round of applause for Mohammed because that was fantastic. Thank you so much
Thank you
again.
so much, Anna.
All right. Thank you for everyone tuning in. I look forward to speaking with everyone soon and we'll call it a wrap. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mohammed, again. Bye.
Bye.